my piece. Been balling a little bit. Woke up feeling rich. Still remember days I had to grind. Still remember days when I spent a penny pinch. Now this bank account is lit and it's.
What up, y'all? Shame that I gotta keep doing this.
Like it's game time. Game time. Yeah, I'm ballin'. Like it's game time. Locked in when it's game time. I put in work, couldn't wait for mine. I got now, couldn't wait in line. Game time. Game time. Locked in when it's game time. Locked in when it's game time.
Should be able to change that. That's crazy.
Same zone, so won't catch me on the same time. Time is money, so I cannot give away time. On the road still, on the go still. Humble, so I keep it on the low still. Say they know what's up, but they don't really know still. See the glow up, and I can't believe the glow still. Me plus me, that's a whole lot of money. Wake up in the morning, I can smell the bag coming. 3 whole years, and these records keep running. Don't talk to me if you can't match the numbers. Ballin' like it's game time. Locked in when it's game time. Yeah, I'm ballin' like it's game time. Locked in when it's game time. I put in work, couldn't wait for mine. I got now, couldn't wait in line. Game time, game time. Locked in when it's game time.
Oh man. Alright. Trying to send notifications out before I start. Share the stream and all that. Yeah, we gonna get right to the gameplay, man. Alright, let's get to it. Last time we streamed, we was on a 4-game win streak. See if we can continue it. So we can get back up to All-American. Try to do a little better than we did last time we was up there. Last 2 times we was up there, because we keep getting demoted. Make our way up there to Heisman. But who did I use last time? Let me go back. Who did I use? Let's go to the results. Yeah, I used Miami. I used Texas, Oregon, Texas A&M. Who do I use today? Who's the first team up that we gonna use? Texas Tech.
we'll see the
Good morning, everybody.
the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started.
His name looks familiar up there.
Crank us up. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
What up, Martez?
Dropping back, it's Manning. Got the quick pass. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
From the gun, the running back has it.
Come on, man.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air.
Oh, come on.
They really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Trying to get there fast enough.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3 and outs. They won't do that here, but they might. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after
I got a
the catch.
linebacker right there. And he
They're
is not
showing you
in.
their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
From the shotgun, it's an inside give.
There we go.
You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you
Yes,
don't
sir.
just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
And when you get zone coverage and you're running curls and the wide receiver sprints off the ball, you know what happens? That DB starts to bail, and that wide receiver comes back, and it's easy pitch and catch for the offense.
The give to the running back from the shotgun.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The give out of the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Looking for a man. It's Manning. Quarterback moving. Lets it fly. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
No, that should have been a pick. That should have been a pick, man. That should have been a pick. That should have been a pick.
Perhaps emboldened by converting a 4th down earlier in the game, they'll try a 2nd time.
Yeah, pick that off.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down.
That was perfect.
Stop this drive.
That was perfect.
I have no problem being aggressive on 4th down, but the consequences of that, now you got to have your defense go bail you
Let's
out.
go,
So
Funky.
Start the game trying to be aggressive. Well, defense, you got to get my back now.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Okay, y'all.
Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. It's Virgil. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
And the Red
How y'all doing this morning?
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires.
Oh, whoa.
Intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Dang it.
And this ball looks like it just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate on the throw, and that leads to the interception.
Do that too early.
They'll leave it with him. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
I threw that too early. That's on me. That play is on me. I threw that way too early.
Crease, and he can make yards for it.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Trying play action. Quickly complete. He stopped quickly, but not before he has enough for the 1st down.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to
Gotta be
throw
what
the
quarterback
home run
he is,
ball,
man.
right?
Yeah.
2nd down,
Oh,
you're in your
boy.
own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
To the air, it's Manning. Pressure coming. Blasted as he lets it go. A strike downfield. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Firing to the right, complete. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this 1st period. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
That's a phenomenal
Nice.
job getting after the quarterback and getting a hit on him to affect his accuracy, because if they didn't get the pressure, that was going to be a touchdown. He had a guy wide open in the end zone. That was a golden opportunity, but the defense comes up big.
3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in.
Yes, sir.
Ball is intercepted at the goal line. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
One thing I love about this linebacker, guys, he's really good against the run, but he's also nice in coverage, too.
Good, I made up for that.
Cover 2 look by the defense, so he's just playing in space. He's watching the quarterback's eyes. He's able to jump the route and come away with the
Vicious
turnover.
scan. Hey,
On the move. It's Dickey. And maybe
they out there doing that, man.
but no more than that.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Eakin. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
Give me some breathing room.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is, because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Finds his target down the middle. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
The Red Raiders are flying down the
Don't
field.
want to lose all your games. It's crazy, bro.
Back to pass. It's Morton. Here's the pressure. They get to him as he throws.
We just have not seen this offense.
They just
look
did
very
not
sharp
block
so
on
far in
that.
this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
So now it's 2nd and long. The give to the back. And some room to work. Couldn't ask for
Good
much
deal.
more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42.
All right, defense,
Like
that's
they
what we
really
can't
out there
do. We
doing
can't
that,
give
bro?
up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
And the Red Raiders will have it 1st and 10. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback extends the play.
Oh my gosh.
Defense will corral the quarterback.
Get rid of the ball.
Down he goes at midfield.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass, but you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack there.
The Red Raiders have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Going over the top. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from
Oh,
the 50.
boy.
Looking to pass. It's Morton. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
And that's a play
Like,
on
can we
3rd
get,
down. This
like,
offense just has to
some
do a better
time,
job
man?
protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
And the Red Raiders
Didn't even
will line
attempt
up
to block
punt
him.
it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And that is how a punter helps out his defense, pinning them deep in their own territory. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Goes to the option. He'll toss it.
Hey, stop it.
Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Playing the option, man, consistently playing
I ain't gonna
responsibility football.
I ain't gonna do
Nice
too
job
many
by the
blitzes.
Defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Bring in the heat. That's caught. It's Moore.
Look, as an offense, you're always going to take completions over incompletions and interceptions. So the offense, they're able to make that 3rd down a little bit more manageable, but honestly, not by much.
Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric, trying to help Tech on this 3rd down. Here's a heat.
Please, never a doubt. You kidding me? He had a 2-yard cushion there. Like, he knew exactly where he was on the field, trying to throw the ball down.
He ain't going for that, is he?
Space, right, to make it easier for your play caller. Quarterback gets sacked, but thank goodness it wasn't a safety.
He's not going for that, is he?
The Longhorns will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. He could almost smell the red zone from where he made that fair catch, but it is tremendous field position for this offense.
Bring the running back in.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. Looking downfield, it's Morton. Catch in the middle, it's Dickey.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. Pulls it in, it's Dickey. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the air on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. And he'll try this one from the left hash and 33 yards away.
Oh my God!
It's no good. After the miss,
You've got
change in the score.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. You're trying to break this scoreless tie, and instead you knock it off the post.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. Wants to go up top on 1st down. The pressure on him, and the quarterback goes down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first half.
So I'm better at kicking on Madden than on here, because, I mean, I'm thinking I had that. If that's the case, I should have just went for the...
And the Longhorns will try to kick this one deep to get things
All right.
underway in the second half.
We good, though.
From inside the 15, here comes the return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Not a lot of offense, in fact, no offense in terms of skill. Turning it on! That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
He was running so doggone slow.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy.
Like
He's got
what?
incredible speed.
Look how slow he running. I know he faster than that. That should have been a...
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The give is to Williams. And he's swallowed up at the line.
That should have been easy. Like, more yards than that. I mean, come on, man.
It's really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
Motion from the back. Wants to throw. It's Morton. Right down the middle. And that is incomplete.
Another
You throw it behind.
And I've said that a lot. And these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock
Throw the
fight
ball
on
behind
both sides.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long.
I know I'm doing the placement of accuracy, man. I mean, come on, man. It's
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Quarterback now breaking the field.
turn around. Oh my gosh, dude. No, we going for that. We going for that. We going for that. Like, come on, bro. You had one job. You had one job. One job.
A couple of yards shy of the 1st down marker, but they've decided this is 4 down.
It's an edge blitz.
The offense still on the field. On 4th down, looking for the completion.
Like,
And they can't connect.
seriously?
The gamble does not
Really?
work out.
What a big stop for this defense in the second half.
Come on with that, bro. That's
Set your
just...
offense up for success right here on this drive by getting that big 4th down stop.
So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. Off play action on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. And they just can't square him up, and he gets down to the 36.
All right, defense, you know coming into this game you're playing a fast quarterback. You know it's not going to be easy getting him on the ground. You got to start thinking about how you're pass rushing. You know, rushing right up the middle and allowing him to get outside, it's going to be a tough task.
They'll go to the ground. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
They're going to ride this running back. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. To the air, it's Manning. Now improvising. Slings it downfield.
Come,
Makes the grab along
bro!
the sidelines, and they
Stop!
get enough for the first down.
It's
Yo,
so
come
important
on.
in football that wide receiver
Come
and quarterback
on,
are
bro.
on the same page. They're understanding where I got to get the first down. Great job understanding where that marker was. Great execution.
Stop giving these dudes a bone, man.
And the Longhorns look to keep this drive humming.
No way should that have been a completed pass.
Throw on first down off the play fake. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
No way should that have been a completed pass.
Monster. I mean, you've seen his athleticism and his speed and his bend and his flexibility. He now has 2 sacks, and there's still a lot of football to play.
The Longhorns now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. It's complete on the right side. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. How about the mix of play calls on this drive? 3 runs, 3 passes, and now they're in business.
And just keeping the defense completely off balance. When you think it's a run, it's a pass.
Touchdown, Texas! And that one will put them up here in the second half.
I don't know, guys. The way this game's going, the defensive tug-of-war this has been, that might be enough right there. Points have been difficult to come by, but the offense found a way to get it done. Really nice job of execution there on that drive.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. Oh, that's like blowing the layup or the 3-inch putt. Missed the extra point. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Motion from the wideout. Back to throw, it's Morton. Unloads to the right. Got his man all by himself. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
They used a chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Out of the gun, the running back has it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Sets up the screen. There he goes. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Looking to throw, it's Morton. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Finds a crease at the 20. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
Oh, that was a tud. That was a tud.
Needed that. They've got to get it going. That clock is ticking. They've got 0 points on the game. They've got to put a couple of plays together. There's play number 1. Let's see if they can get a streak going, get down the field, and put some points on the scoreboard.
And now, fourth quarter, 4-down territory, almost certainly, as they get ready to try to grab the lead. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
Come on.
Second and goal for this offense.
That was a perfect play.
Back to pass. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders! They thought maybe they could contain him. They thought wrong.
They did, and don't call him a quarterback anymore. Just call these guys skill players. I mean, so fast, you could tell the angles just get chewed up. You think you got a chance to catch him. Tell you what, put that in your back pocket. Understand, that guy can fly. I better make sure I take the proper angles when I'm chasing him.
And they did have to knock through the extra point to move on top, and they have the lead in the fourth. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Things have not gone the way they've planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Moving out of the pocket. Pulls it in, it's Moore. Knocked off his feet.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
The Longhorns with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Just have all that time.
And a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
The offense lines up at the 40.
What up, brand new?
Got a first down. From the shotgun, they'll run it.
No, come on, dog.
It's got to feel good as an offense.
Let him do all that.
Early in the drive, you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Longhorns can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Might as well stick with him. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
How about the job by this defense today? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense, stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Caught on the outside, it's Moore. And he scoots out of bounds. Picks
Of
up
course.
the first down. Gets
Of
the
course,
clock
of course,
stopped,
of
and now
course,
they're
of course,
in
of course.
business in plus territory. And
Of
the
course that
Longhorns
works.
come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air. It's Manning. Finds his man. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
And that's perfect job by this defense. Like, you can give up those little small gains all the way down the field. The clock is your friend. You don't want to give up big plays, don't want to give up those first downs, and just make that clock run.
Yeah, it does. It does. It does need to hurry up.
They'll line up for a second down play. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Lost to fire on second down. Bought a little time and lets it go. Fires to the big fella. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
Defense comes up with a really big stop there. That's nice. They don't give up the first down, so the clock keeps working, but they're on their own end of the field. They know this offense is going to start taking shots into the end zone. They better have some guys ready on the back end, ready to swat some balls away and make some plays.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Leaves it with the back.
See,
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
I hate the play call. It's going to kill you. It takes way too much time running the football outside.
I got them
and then
blitzing
not
right
getting out
up
of
the middle,
bounds.
and
That's one they're going to regret trailing late.
And the Longhorns had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
And you got to use a timeout right now after that run play. You've got 3 in your back pocket. You can't take them with you. You're losing this game right now. So take all the time you can to make sure that...
Touchdown, Longhorns! They move on top here in the 4th.
Well, and the offense shows you what they're made of. They're scoring the touchdown. They take the lead with only seconds to go. And now it's on the defense to ice this thing when they take the field.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Back to throw, it's Manning. Looking to the big tight end. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover?
whatever,
The
Edge.
coverage by the defense right here. Great job getting up in their space. Nothing easy down here for a 2-point conversion. The interception was just great.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback.
This ain't Dynasty.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the middle.
Stop it.
Just
Stop it.
about put this game
Stop it.
away if he'd been
He
able
ain't
to
jumping
hold
that.
on to that one. Instead, it's second down. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. He's taking a deep shot. Pulls it in down the sideline. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And this is dropped.
Oh, boy.
Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
All right, and now you're down to your last chance. Listen, you practice this every single week. You do it at the end, and you put together your package where you're going to put big guys in the game, and you're going to throw the ball up in the air and try to give them a chance to make a big play because you got to have a touchdown on this next snap.
To the air, it's Morton. Oh, they're after him. And down he goes. Had a chance to pull one out of the fire, and the defense slammed the brakes on it, and that's going to do it. Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw two really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, two really good teams. And that's a reason why they're both ranked. They're both really good, and I tell you what, getting this win proves something to everyone else now. Like, I was ranked below this squad. You beat a team that's ranked above you. Now you start to climb up the charts, build some momentum. This squad's about to get some more respect, Palmer.
I think good teams find ways to win games, especially in a game like this. Two ranked opponents, evenly matched. Who's going to be able to make the plays when it matters the most? You got to give this team credit. This is a big win. It's impressive, and now they get to move up the rankings.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Chris Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
No, that ain't it. That ain't it. One of these plays, they threw him a bone and let him catch the ball with a defender right there. I don't think they got it on here. Yeah, this play right here. Man, come on. Popped him. And he able to deliver that. Man. Whatever. I mean, they lost that game. Sort of. I don't got it on here. Where's it at? I don't think they got it on here. Yeah, they don't got it on here. Leo lost the game. Oh well. Hmm.
Like it's game time. Locked in when it's game time. Yeah, I'm ballin' like it's game time. Locked in when it's game time. I put in work, couldn't wait for mine. I got 9, couldn't wait in line.
Welcome to the home of the Utah Utes, Rice-Eccles Stadium in Salt Lake City. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the Utah Utes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
Yeah.
The Utes will kick it off to get us underway. Fielded in the end zone, it's Anderson. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known.
Oh.
Running back searching for a hole. Found just enough running room. He picks up 4 to the 15.
Don't choose my
And I kind of like how
stuff for me. I pick my own plays now.
Just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They go to the ground. And
Good
there
job.
was nowhere
Good
to
job.
go. Just stopped in his tracks in the
Good job.
backfield.
Heck
I love
yeah.
when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Still looking on the move. Fires downfield. Working on the right. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum.
And listen, the defense knew
Man, the
coming into
dude's
this
slow.
one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking.
He ain't on
critical
that.
down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Caught in the backfield. It's time.
There you go. RPO.
He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now
So I was gonna see it sooner or later.
moving toward midfield. The Tigers are marching down the field. To throw, it's Nussmeier. Grabbed in the middle, it's Sharp.
How do you miss that tackle?
At 45 on his
That's-
way. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the deep.
Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. A great catch and run for 6.
A lot of coaches talk about scripting the first series. You could tell the script reads, get that wide receiver the football because he can make plays. The quarterback, you could tell he has confidence in his guy. He finds him, and he does the rest.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Parker. And he was fortunate not
What
to
is-
lose
what is my
yardage
center
on
doing?
that play, able to wedge it back to the
What is my center doing?
Yeah, when you get penetration by that defense right away, and there's no way to cut at all for that back, he gets destroyed right away. No way that play was going to be successful. Way too much penetration.
Got it in the middle. It's Bentley. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
Oh, that just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. It's Parker. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Back to pass. It's Dampier. Rushes on him. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is.
What?
They're facing a third down.
You throw. Okay.
Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And how about this defense? Your offense goes right down the field, scores on the first drive, and now you come out, get a big sack on third down, and force a punt. You talk about creating momentum early and shutting the home crowd up. Mission accomplished.
They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right.
Man, this guy's closing in quickly on 100 yards receiving. We're not even out of the first quarter yet. We knew he was going to be a big part of the game plan and the strategy, but every time they've looked his way, he has been making a big play, and that's something the defense, they have to be aware of moving forward.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
That's a really nice run. One thing I love about him is he's got versatility. Reminds me of a guy I used to play against back in the day, Kevin Falk. He could catch the ball, he could run the ball, he could block, he returned kicks. He did everything for the LSU Tigers, and this guy, he's got that ability too. So many different tools in his toolbox.
Man, how about that defense on the snap? They are in the backfield with great penetration.
That's another RPO in it.
Running back. That defense was sitting on G, waiting on O.
With the catch, it's Brown. He's loose down the left side. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Tigers. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so
I knew the RPO was going to the left. That's why I switched over there to the corner, and they took me out of the play. They didn't even let me control them.
Really short, and he did the rest of the work.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Davis. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
Finds the tight end. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Dropping back, it's Dampier. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds. Guys, LSU has the lead here. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Quarterback making checks. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Looking for a huge play. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Takes it the other way. Returns it down to the 35-yard line as they cash in on the opportunity to force a turnover.
What a big game-changing play.
I led him on that.
See defensive players.
He didn't even throw it right.
On the ball like they were the offensive guys. So aggressive, going and getting that pick, creating some big mojo for your team.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Looking to buy time. He'll pull it down. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. LSU trying to convert a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position.
Hey, at this point of the game, 4th and short, no problem going for it. 4th and medium, I think it's too early to start taking some of these chances. I think you need to just let the game play out a little bit and trust your defense.
He's going to run it. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism. He showed you he has the ability to hurt you with his legs.
Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Dropping back, it's Dampier. Under fire. Breaks into the open. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the 1st down.
Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Wants to go up top. Got it behind the line. It's Parker. And the defense knocks him down immediately behind the line. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. They'd really rather not have to settle for 3. It's 3rd and goal from the 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Dances away to buy time. And he was hit.
No, I'm going for that. No. No. I'm not selling for that. Absolutely not.
Disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
It'll be 4th and goal, and it'll be a tough one. They want to throw it. He wants it all. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. Brought down inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 after that interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
They are backed up, top field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line.
What up, man?
Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Makes the catch. It's Durham. Turning it on. Just
Oh, you at work? What's up?
Get away from the shadow.
Hope you able to get there at work, bro.
To pick up a first down at the 23.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Thomas. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
All right, defense.
Appreciate you stuffing through, bro.
They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt.
You on that grind later, man. I'll be there.
On the run, it's Durham. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
Come on, dog.
How loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And
Like, they ain't fast enough to get there.
And I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can on offense.
That's one.
It's right there.
There now it's 4th down.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier.
It's RPO.
Giving up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation.
Lance intercepted. Got some room to run. He's at the 30. Goes out of bounds at the 13, and man, is this offense
We are right here in this game. I just
defense needed right before
we got to score. We got to score. We got to score. We got to score.
Get out of defense up right before the half to maybe close this gap.
Looking for a man. It's Dampier. And this will be it.
Oh my gosh, bro.
2nd down.
That was the tud. That was the tud. That was perfect. That was perfect. That was perfect. That was perfect. That was perfect right there, man.
On the very first play of the drive to have to step up, and the defense did exactly.
Made up for it though.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
And after the extra point, they've cut
I know EA.
down 14-7. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it out. It's Thomas. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one.
Let's try this.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line.
MLB screen.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Pocket breaking down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Under fire.
No.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical
We got him.
target, but it was
We got him.
on the play that forced
We got
the
him.
completion.
We got him right where we want
This
him.
is why.
We got it right where we want him.
One of the toughest places to play in all the country. Try to get your 3rd down conversion in the midst of this. And that's incomplete.
You got him. You better punt it. You better punt it. Yeah. Yeah.
Coming up.
I got you right where I want you.
Well, this offense
I got you right where I want you.
early and often in this game.
I got you right where I want you.
That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime.
I ain't throwing it.
The give to the back. Can't get into the ground. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop it. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking to throw, it's Dampier. Pressure coming. Can't find a receiver, and down goes the quarterback. A sack to punctuate this first half.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, all right.
LSU will put foot to leather to start the second half. Looking for those open spaces, and he loses the ball deep in his own end. And he falls on his own fumble and at least gives his offense a chance to take the field.
Whew, that's a breathing a sigh of relief for sure. Kick returner tries to take it out, puts it on the ground, but how about the offense getting back on it, turning what could have been a really bad play into, thank goodness I got the ball again.
Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man.
Why did
They've got to get some
that's not the play I was calling.
Lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Now the play fake. Skips away from pressure. Going to try to get it himself. His defense fully aware that he can run. They stop him after a short gain.
Nice job by the defense. You got to dial into your keys. You got to make sure you're reading those guys up front. They did a good job. They saw it. They pulled the trigger. They knew the quarterback had it. They weren't fooled. Strung it out. Did a nice job of limiting the damage with that QB run.
It is crazy.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Chucked it away just as he was hit. He'll just throw it away.
I gotta go for this. 4th and 2, man. That's 4th and 2. I gotta go for
maybe
it.
in the second half, this offense could just find a rhythm, find something to take advantage of this defense. But the defense has really had their number, not putting up a lot of points. And again, an empty possession right there.
A couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on 4th.
Like, come on with it. I'm not even throwing it right there.
You know, at this area of the field,
Right. Okay. That
whether or not you go for that on 4th down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach.
the second game in a row on the 4th and 2. That happens.
That he feels can make a play in that type of situation, and he's got confidence in him.
Ooh, I can't stay in this game, bro. I can't stay in this game, dog.
This guy does if they're in a similar situation as this game moves on.
Like, come on. What are the odds on the 4th and 2 on the exact same down as the last game? That happens. What are the odds?
Slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Throw these dudes a bone, man.
It's 2nd and 12. Back to throw. It's Nussmeier. Puts it out of the
What
air.
a
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
he
And
just,
this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive.
The Sneak scores it.
of course you let him score. Of course you let him score.
Coming into this game, they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these
Got the freaking defensive end jumping up as high as he can to deflect the ball. Deflect the pass and didn't even throw it. Not even close to him.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy,
Defensive end is right here.
quiet this crowd.
Defensive end is right here. The tight end I'm throwing it to is right here. Make that make sense. Make that make sense. How does that ball go right to him?
The Utah offense returns ready to go.
Trash game, man.
Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14.
I had him exactly where I wanted him.
At this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
And the Utes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. The short hands, it's Bentley. Still on his feet at the 45. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Scanning the field, it's Dampier. Steps away. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete some passes.
What the heck is going on here?
Just too much of a
That was a pass play. What the heck?
Just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Anytime a blitz gets home that fast,
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay, I'm going to use this one time and time again until they find some answers to how we got that linebacker to the quarterback that fast.
Fires left. It's caught. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. The Utes have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Using his feet to buy time. It's complete to the right.
Great job by the receiver catching that curl route. And did you see the way he came back to the football? That's a great lesson for a lot of young receivers out there. You create separation by coming back to the quarterback.
That's not even the play that I... Okay.
Going to swing it on 2nd down.
What is going on right now?
Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Utes!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field.
Why would I go for 2?
And also
It's
the
stupid.
anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he tacked on the extra point. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it out. It's Thomas. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been
About
with
to
a
throw him a
touchback.
bone and let him go right up the middle. Of course. Of course.
Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. He's looking deep. Snags it at the 30 and still running. All kinds of room to the right. Touchdown LSU. He got a step and just dusted the field. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
They'll line up to go for 2. They'll go to the air. A little release to the back. He will not get there. Brought down at the 1, and the 2-point try is no good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to go up top on first down. Got a man. It's Simmons. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. And the pass falls incomplete. That's how we'll wrap up the third quarter of play. But now, time for the fourth quarter. Guys, LSU has the lead here. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking for a man. It's Dampier. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And the defense aimed.
Nobody
right
open.
at the 27.
Not one person is open.
It's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
Now third and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to take a shot.
Did I throw that? Why did I?
And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing. We're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Scrambling away. He'll take another shot here. It's incomplete.
That's not even who I was throwing the ball to.
Keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
Okay, yeah.
And you needed points. You wanted points badly. But listen, the offense, you know exactly what they're going to do. They're going to get in their 4-minute offense. Now, I got to start preserving that clock, using my timeouts, try to get a stop, and get this.
That's not who I was even throwing the ball to.
Off the play fake on first down.
Oh, my God.
Offense scoops it up and still going.
That is.
The ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble.
The one time I need a big play.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
The one time I need a big play.
That fumble scare sent the offensive coordinator's blood pressure into orbit. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Finds his man, it's Thomas. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. LSU right back to the line. Looking to throw on first down.
Of course.
The screen, watch out. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. It's complete, and he will score. Touchdown, Tigers.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point right down the boulevard is there, now up 20 in the fourth. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25.
Well, y'all know exactly when I lost this game. On that 4th and 2. That's when I lost it.
Didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for him.
What the?
Everybody wants that.
And he is
What the
finding wide open defenders all over
No,
the field. His third interception of the day.
I'm done, bro. I'm done, dog. I'm done. I'm done. I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm over this freaking game, bro.
Welcome, everyone, to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see, the number 12 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a fellow SEC opponent, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. This crowd bringing an ear-splitting welcome to their visitors. Here's the handoff. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Back to pass, it's Manning. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Coming into the game, the defense talked about, man, they really wanted to get to this quarterback. Well, it didn't take long. 2 plays in, they get to him, and they get the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Longhorns line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground.
Let me guess. You're going to try to chunk it deep.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Bringing the heat. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Anderson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it over.
And they're not even good. Oh, my gosh.
Behind the line, it's Durham. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
I figured a screen was coming. I'm controlling. That's why I got. Oh my gosh, let me control my freaking player, man. They're starting to piss me off today. This might be my last game because I'm not dealing with this today. I'm just not.
Use the play fake now to throw.
I'm not dealing with this game today.
Quickly to the tight end, and that corner came in hot despite knowing
This just might be my last game. And normally I play 4 before I end stream, but we might be stopping at 3.
Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And they be thinking they be good when they got out of the shoe. Like, no, you're not good at all.
The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44.
Last game, yeah, I lost 34-14. But that's
First down and more. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are.
I had to do on the rope, but then
And they just kind of sneaked that one in.
had him on the ropes.
I'm thinking pass. They were thinking
Had him scoreless for the longest because he went up 14. Then EA throws him a bone on a 4th and 2 that I need to convert. All I need is 2 yards. Tight end is open in the flat. There's nobody right there on him. Defensive end is right here. The tight end is over here. I'm throwing the ball over here. The ball goes to the defensive end. He bats it down. Like, jumps up in the air and bats it down for one. I'm like, man, come on, dog.
Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Going to the run. It's Durham. He's brought down just running hard.
Like, be real.
And he'll be just a few inches short.
It would have been different if my tight end was close to the defensive end, but he wasn't. Wasn't close at all.
He'll keep it on the sneak. The Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll move the tight end. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Now he's looking to throw it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down. And likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing.
Y'all catched it.
And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter.
Y'all catched it.
We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Looking to convert, LSU comes to the line on fourth. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got it! Into the end zone! Touchdown, LSU! Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard.
No, why did I throw that?
And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
One thing this defense always talks about is getting off the field. Last drive, they forced the punt. Here on third down, what a great job flying to the football, getting a hit, forcing an incompletion. They may be jogging off here soon again.
The Longhorns send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse. He wants to go deep. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier.
Come on!
Safe completion on the screen. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. Death Valley has a well-earned rep of being intimidating. It is nice to be the quarterback, to have everything on your side.
And have everything quiet. It's the loudest place by far that I ever played. I mean, for an entire game, they are on their feet, yelling, screaming. Now listen, we can't play all the words they're yelling, Reese, but they are an intimidating crowd.
Well, I love the job in coverage there. Sure, the guy made the catch, but right away the defender able to bring him down. No possibility on that play.
And now it's picked off, and they ruined the 10. And with the interception, they'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Texas!
I needed that. I needed that play.
By this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Needed that play.
And he made the extra point without problem. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out.
Don't let him go up the...
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
That's incredible.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell.
Dude, why the heck are you?
He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out.
Why y'all taking these bad freaking angles, man?
Oh, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
And after
making it harder than what it has to be.
The defense is going to decide to stay in zone or maybe mix things up, a little more man coverage, maybe blitz.
We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Thomas. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on 2nd down. Back to pass. With the catch, it's Thomas. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Looking to throw again. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. It's Nussmeier. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Man, he was open. He had an opportunity. You just got to look that thing. A lot of times guys are catching it, and as they're catching it, you see their head start to turn to try to think about getting upfield, and they just lose that concentration for a second. A little missed opportunity there for this offense.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Fires toward the end zone. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
What a play by the defender there, guys. In his own end zone, the offense has taken a shot, and if that defender was just one step behind, that would have been a touchdown. But the hit forces the incompletion.
Now facing a 3rd and long.
Timeout.
Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The short hands, it's Anderson. He gets inside the 40 to the 39, but he is still well short of that first down marker. It'll be 4th down. This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again? He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. And that can really take the wind out of a defense's sails when you convert with a 4th down completion.
Great chemistry there between the quarterback and his target. 4th down, you got to have it. You got to be on the same page, and they were there.
Unloads to the wideout. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. To the air. It's Nussmeier. Throws for the tight end. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the 1st down.
Great job by the quarterback throwing against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him over.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. See if they can get it done on... Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room, probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Looking to scramble. And he's wrestled to the ground.
Just let it go out. Just let it go out.
The Longhorns will kick it away first, and we'll start the 2nd half. Coming out with it, it's Thomas. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They didn't, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the 1st half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with him.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the 2nd half.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the 1st down.
And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. He'll have the 1st down as he gets it to the 28-yard line.
No way, he just... Okay.
And the offense has found a lot of success throwing to this guy out of the slot. He's done a nice job working the middle of the field, winning his one-on-one matchups. This quarterback really feels a good rhythm when he's looking his way.
There he goes.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wants to keep it in the air. Grabbed in the backfield. It's sharp. And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the first down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they.
I'm reacting to the ball as fast as I can, man.
Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Oh my gosh!
Man, as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
The ball is in the air, man. Break off.
From this defense, man, they have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey.
Jesus!
Yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. LSU quick to the line. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Throwing right. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field. Because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven, if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
Well, this defense knew coming into this one they were going to have their hands full trying to slow down this athletic quarterback. That time, they had their eyes in the wrong place. Quarterback got to the perimeter on the right, and it was just too late. Big gainer for the O.
Now inside the 20, first and 10 from the 18. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help.
Put it in.
Second and 10, he'll throw again. This time it's complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Well, great job making the tackle there. Now setting up third down in your own red zone. This is a stop you have to come up with. You want to give up field goals in this area of the field, not touchdowns.
Well, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. He'll throw on third down. Their pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on third down. Fist.
Of course.
Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. Fourth down, baby.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the third. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Fielded in the end zone. It's Anderson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. On the run, it's Durham.
There we
That
go.
is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. We've reached the end of the third quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the fourth, all tied up. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Caught over the middle, it's Thomas. Good pick up, a little bit short of the sticks.
That quarterback has a hose. That dude could throw it to a car wash and not get it wet. Great job of putting that ball on a line to his wide receiver.
The Tigers come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Out of the shotgun on third down. That's caught. It's Thomas. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. And on that third and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
LSU with the 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Durham. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Yeah, and you're going to see this offense find different ways to get this running back involved. It's not just going to be on handoffs, and they're certainly going to line him up in different places and even throw him the football. But the screen game's a big part of it, too. They're trying to get him going there.
How would you switch?
Back to pass on second down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Wants to throw again. And good use of the hands from the defense to deflect the pass on
Pick
third
that
down.
off next time.
After that incompletion, it's decision time.
Yeah,
now
pick that
for the
off.
head coach. Do you stay aggressive?
You
Do
gotta
you
pick
trust
that
your
off.
offense to go get this first down, try and eat clock and win the game late? Or do you trust your defense to get it back to you quickly for one more opportunity?
Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete. Though. Pass on fourth down is to no avail.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive. And
Okay, dude, you are garbage. You are garbage. It's 14-14 with a little over 3 minutes left. Well, under 3 minutes left. 2 minutes and 48 seconds left. 14-14. The game is undecided. Okay. Thank you for giving me my W before I ended the stream, though. 'Cause how I was playing him, that's the same way I was playing the other dude with LSU. The other dude that had LSU, the game before that, the same way I played him, but they threw him a bone. He has a heart condition. He got Got too intense for him. Yeah. It got intense for the other dude too. You saw how close I was having that game. And then, like I said, typical EA going on the phone. 4th and 2. Tight end wasn't even over there by the defensive line. I mean, he was over there, but he wasn't even that close. He wasn't close enough for the defensive end to be able to jump up in the sky and bat the ball down. But the game I had, the game against Texas, that's probably the lowest score that I've ever had on this game. That's the lowest score that I've ever had in this game. Just one play was needed. Just one play was needed. A 4th down was needed. They wouldn't give it to me. He just sucks. Yep. Because I had to, against the first LSU player, I had to switch. Like, you know what? Let me get out of zone and let me play man for some drives. Let me confuse him. Let me show up in zone. Let him see that it's zone defense and it's actually man defense. So once he started doing that, the deep route that he got on that tug to go up 14, I shut that down. And I'm playing him close, got the pressure coming to him, like, okay, all right, yeah, I got this. Yeah, he said nope. It's 14-14, man. You gotta keep playing, big dog. You gotta keep playing, bro. Can't quit, dog. All right. Tonight, we are streaming on Twitch and we are streaming on YouTube. And if y'all don't know, I got a Kick account too. If y'all don't know what Kick is another streaming service, just like Twitch and all that. You can stream on there too. So actually, not only am I streaming on Twitch and YouTube, but I'm also streaming on Kick right now. So I'm streaming on 3 different platforms. And the stuff that I'm using with Lightstream Studio, I only have the ability to see the Twitch chat. I don't have the ability to use to see the YouTube thing yet, or Kick. But they're supposed to be coming out with an update. I don't know when. Don't know when yet. So hopefully that update will come out. Then I could just have my Lightstream Studio stuff pulled up and I could see everybody chatting. And then control everything from there instead of just switching tabs over here and this and there, here and this and there. I try to stream on Facebook too, but some reason it'll start streaming on Facebook for like maybe 15 to 30 seconds, then all of a sudden it just shuts off. So I stopped streaming on Facebook. So I don't know what's going on over there. He did not just say World Star. Funky, get out of here, man. I'm not streaming on that. But we will be back streaming tonight for the late night chill. Today is Friday. I will say we are playing another sports game on here. If my boy gets on or not, Fight Night Friday. That's what that's what I'm calling it. Fight Night Friday. I'm playing a boxing game, Undisputed. Trying to bring more sports games to the channel instead of just football and all that. So we will be back on here with some boxing. So if y'all want to see some boxing, y'all can come watch some boxing. Here's the thing. Will I be playing online? Yes. With viewers? Sure. I ain't going ranked. I ain't got it in me to go on ranked. I'll go ranked on football, but not on boxing. So we're gonna be playing Undisputed. I played that last Friday. I can't remember. Was it Friday or Saturday? Whatever day that was last week. I finally got back on there after months. Because I ain't been on it in months. I've been grinding on this and I didn't totally. No. Not because of this. I stopped playing Undisputed because the only time I can play that game is only when my girls are asleep. Because every time that I played it, my daughter, she got terrified. That's because if y'all remember, there was a boxing match on Netflix. It was Jake Paul against Mike Tyson. That was the main event. But before that, they had other boxing matches before that match took place. So we watched, me and my wife, because we wanted to watch Mike Tyson and Logan Paul. So we watched all the other matches. My daughter is watching, and she sees real people like ourselves boxing, punching, hitting each other, and all that kind of stuff. See blood and all that kind of stuff. So she got scared and all that, and then she went to sleep. The next day, or the next few days, maybe it's the next few weeks or whatever, I'm playing Undisputed. I'm starting to notice that every time that I played Undisputed, she kept wanting to get in my lap and place her head on my chest and all that. So I'm noticing, I'm like, okay. So I turned that off, and then I got Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. I started playing that. She'll watch me play that. But when I play Undisputed, she sees that game, and it's just it looks real, like real people, similar to what she watched on the Netflix. So you know what? I'm not gonna play this game no more. But I will. But she has to be asleep. But then days go by, then days turn into weeks, and then weeks turn into months. So I ain't been on any months. So, yeah, that's what happened with that. So tonight, hopefully, she'll be asleep. If she'll be asleep, we'll be on it. So that's primarily why I haven't been on Battlefield and why I haven't even got Call of Duty yet. For that simple fact. I don't want to expose them to anything like that. Got to protect your kids' sanity, man. So, always in the stream on a W. I wasn't expecting the stream to go like this, ending on a 1 and 2 note. I wasn't expecting that at all. I was at least expecting to have a winning percentage before I enter the stream. But hey, you win some, you lose. Win some, you lose some. So let's see. When will we be back? We'll be back on CFB. We're probably gonna be back on CFB Monday, so we can go ahead and close out this season right here. I need 3 more wins to get the promotion. I need 4 more to make it to the playoffs. We have yet to win a natty. We have yet to win a natty. We got to win a natty before 27 come out. We got to at least win a couple. A few natties. Got to. We gotta make it out of the first round. Because past all the times that I made it to the playoffs, I've only made it out of the first round a couple times. Then I lost in the second game. So we gotta do something, man. We gotta do something. Check the leaderboard before we get off. He's still at 7. He ain't moved up to 6 yet. That's crazy. Is that right? Did they take Jet out of the top 100? I think they took him out of the top 100. Let me check one more time. You kidding? They took my boy out of the top 100, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's wild. That's wild. Yeah, I saw that he was 100. These rankings are something else. It ain't as bad as the rankings that's on Madden, because the rankings that's on Madden is terrible. Because some of the people on Madden don't even need to be in the top 100. I'm just saying. Okay. We are almost at 70 wins. All right, cool. All right, y'all. Whew. Hopefully, I'll be 100% better next week, man. Because I still got that little, still stopped up a little bit. Still got a little minor cough, and as bad as it was last week, but it's still there. So, all right. Hopefully, I'll see y'all tonight. If don't nothing happen, don't nothing change. The girls are sleeping, all that kind of stuff. Hopefully, I'll see y'all tonight. Hold on, let me see something. Before y'all go. Is anybody? Let me see. Still here. Anybody no streamer? Yeah. Assassin. Okay. Hold on. Go back. Where my stuff at? Yeah, for real. One second, y'all. Let me see here. All right. Got that set. All right, y'all, man. Appreciate y'all coming through. Y'all stick around after this stream ends. It's gonna jump right to Assassin stream. Let me make sure it does it. Y'all make sure y'all go over there, support my boy, man. He on the grind. He's trying his best to get that number 6 spot. So hopefully he can reach it today. Man. Appreciate y'all coming through, man. Y'all take it easy. Y'all take care. Be blessed. Have a good day. Have a good night. Don't do nothing what to do. Love y'all for being here. Thank y'all for being here. We still on this grind, trying to get to 1.5 K subs, man. Then close in on 2,000 and got some things for this channel. I got some ideas popping up in my head that I'm trying to do to it for a video for the future of CFB. My ideas. Will it come to 27? Nah, it ain't gonna come to 27. But we're trying to expand on the future of CFB, man, because we need more stuff in this game. So these next couple videos that I put out, hopefully y'all like them. Hopefully y'all enjoy them. They're good ideas. Probably somebody probably thought of it, or nobody thought of it. But I'll let y'all find out for yourselves, man. Peace out, y'all.